Deciding when to stop fighting for a marriage is one of the hardest questions anyone can face. Many people struggle with feelings of guilt, hope, and uncertainty, wondering if giving up means they didn't try hard enough. In this video, we'll explore the signs that it might be time to let go, and how to approach this decision with compassion for yourself and your partner. Let's begin by understanding why this question is so important, and why it's okay to ask it. Sometimes, the signs that a marriage is no longer working are subtle, while other times they are painfully obvious. Constant arguments, emotional distance, or a lack of trust can all be indicators. If you find yourself feeling more lonely with your partner than you do alone, it may be time to reflect on the relationship's health. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward making an informed decision about your future. Healthy communication is the foundation of any strong marriage. When conversations turn into shouting matches or silent treatments, it's a sign that something deeper is wrong. If attempts to communicate only lead to more misunderstandings or pain, it may be a signal that the relationship is stuck in a negative cycle. At this point, it's important to ask whether both partners are truly willing to work on rebuilding trust and understanding. Respect is essential in any partnership. When respect is lost, it can be difficult to regain. Disrespect can show up as insults, contempt, or dismissive behavior. If you or your partner no longer value each other's opinions or feelings, the relationship may be in serious trouble. Without mutual respect, it's nearly impossible to build a healthy, lasting marriage. No one should ever feel unsafe in their marriage. Emotional or physical abuse is a clear sign that it's time to stop fighting for the relationship. Abuse can take many forms, including manipulation, threats, or physical violence. If you are experiencing harm, your safety and well-being must come first. Seeking support from trusted friends, family, or professionals is crucial in these situations. Trust is the backbone of any marriage. When betrayal, such as infidelity or repeated lies, becomes a pattern, it can be nearly impossible to rebuild trust. If forgiveness has been offered multiple times but the same hurtful behaviors continue, it may be time to consider whether the relationship is truly serving both partners. Repeated betrayal often signals deeper issues that may not be fixable. Over time, people can grow in different directions. If you and your partner have fundamentally different life goals or values, it can create a rift that's hard to bridge. Whether it's about having children, career ambitions, or lifestyle choices, these differences can make it difficult to find common ground. When compromise is no longer possible, it may be time to accept that your paths are diverging. Marriage requires effort from both partners. If one or both people have stopped trying, whether it's showing affection, making time for each other, or working through problems, the relationship can start to wither. When only one person is fighting to keep things together, it's a sign that the marriage may not be sustainable in the long run. Every couple faces challenges, but when issues remain unresolved for years, resentment can build up. Whether it's about finances, family, or personal habits, ongoing conflicts that never get addressed can slowly erode the foundation of a marriage. If you find that the same arguments keep resurfacing without resolution, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship's future. Sometimes, couples counseling or therapy can help partners work through their issues. However, if both people are not equally committed to the process, or if therapy has not led to meaningful change, it may be a sign that the marriage cannot be saved. Seeking help is a brave step, but it's important to recognize when it's not enough. Marriage should be a source of support and comfort. If the relationship is consistently affecting your mental, emotional, or even physical health in negative ways, it's a serious red flag. Chronic stress, anxiety, or depression linked to your marriage should not be ignored. Your well-being matters, and sometimes letting go is the healthiest choice. Staying together for the sake of children is a common reason couples keep fighting for their marriage. However, children are sensitive to conflict and can be affected by a toxic home environment. Sometimes, separating can actually provide a healthier, more stable environment for everyone involved. It's important to consider the long-term impact on your family. Fear of loneliness can make it hard to leave a marriage, even when it's no longer healthy. It's natural to worry about the future, but staying in an unhappy relationship out of fear rarely leads to fulfillment. Facing this fear head-on and seeking support can help you make the best decision for yourself. Before making any final decisions, take time for honest self-reflection. Ask yourself what you truly want and need in a relationship. Consider your own growth, happiness, and values. Sometimes, stepping back and looking at the bigger picture can bring clarity and peace, even if the answer is difficult. Letting go of a marriage is never easy, but sometimes it's the most loving choice you can make for yourself and your partner. Remember, ending a marriage doesn't mean you failed, it means you're choosing a path toward healing and new possibilities. Whatever you decide, give yourself grace and know that you deserve happiness and peace.